The other drawing that we made was a section. So we're going to say that this is, for what we're doing, it's bad. And this part is bad. So we're going to keep this part. The other drawings that we made was a section, right? So for the section, we're going to have to go into the other views. But again, you probably want to go to the four view parts and kind of mess with the clipping plane in here. For that, we don't have to make a new clipping plane, right? We could just take this one and rotate it around. Let's say I want to look from the east towards the west. So I go to the green arrow or green arc, turn it 90 degrees, I guess, in my case, 90 degrees, because that's going to take me towards this direction. Okay, so when I got that right there, let me get rid of the grid snap so that I'll do this, like so. If I have this view, this is the right view, right? Not the correct view, it's the right view. And this right here should be my section. It's not showing. That's because my right view is not activated. So there it is. Might as well activate the front view while I'm here. Okay, so this is a view of the building cut through the stairs, through the door, and into that space. You know, that really doesn't show that much, but I'm just going to keep it anyways. Okay, so if I go ahead and make 2D of this, so since I'm in the right view right now, I could just go like this, make 2D, enter. It is in the right view, yes. The view is what, this is the view, and I want that view. Group output, sure, I'll explode it later. Say OK, and it is gone. If I zoom out, I don't see it, but I notice that this is highlighted, right? Basically what this is doing is that since it is a MAKE2D, it's making a two-dimensional view on the flat C-plane. Okay, this guy right here, the C-plane. So notice that it's in the correct view like this. And it is showing exactly what this view is showing out here. Alright, so I'm going to take this guy and save it out somewhere safe. I'll just keep it here for now. Okay, so some of us aren't seeing our MAKE2Ds. Well, what may be happening is that the side of the clipping plane electron, and we'll show this thing right here. If I turn this around, red axial view, let's flip it. What? Control Z. Oh, green. Green axial view. If I flip this guy, I'm showing this direction, yes? If I come back, I can see the interior of this drawing right here, and that would be my left view. So I'm going to turn this back to my left view, set view, left, and this guy is what pretty much close to this. Now, if I start to make 2D of this, so if I highlight this part, make 2D, enter, all these settings are correct, so I'll say not cancel, idiot. If I say make 2D, enter, and select when done, say OK, there it is. In perspective view, I'm looking at this thing and I'm saying, hey, wait a minute, I can't see the object. What's happening is, remember, this is a clipping plane, And remember, the side that this arrow is on, or the pointer is on, is looking this way over here, right? From this side to that side. Where's my MAKE2D being made? Behind this plane, right? So if I take this thing and move this way back, oh, there are all my drawings right there. Alright, so this was the object. This is why we usually try to move everything out of the way here so that we don't select anything else. But anyways, let's try this. Okay, so if you couldn't see it, it was probably hiding behind the clipping plane, the non-viewing side. And I'm going to make another clipping plane right here. Where'd my clipping plane go? Right here. Sometimes it does help to make a large clipping plane so that it doesn't get lost. But anyways, if I turn this over 90 degrees, I'm going to get the front, the front view, which is this guy right here. Okay. Sometimes we have to be careful about these because occasionally we might have made some of these object something like this, right? And then when we put the clipping plane on here like so, and I'm looking at it, I see all this stuff, which is these guys right there. It's highlighting in the front view. And if I take this view right here, oh, try not to cut your view right through a wall like that because that's very misleading. So you might want to bring it back a little bit like so, right? And then, but all of this stuff right here is showing up behind it. And if I select this object, something like that, notice that that gets selected too, right? So what that means is I'm going to be making the 2D of the stuff back here too. So sometimes you have to be really, really careful to select everything. If you do have something back there, one choice is to move it out of the way, and that's good. Or to select the object in another view that you're not selecting all these other stuff. And then go back into the front view and then MAKE2D. And then say OK. And remember, the clipping plane is here. The new object was made back here. It's hiding behind the clipping plane. So if I go ahead and delete that, it would all show up. So what I would need you guys to do is to make at least two views. Well, actually 3 views. 2 sections, transverse sections. You need to cut things in this direction of the object and this direction. Okay, looking one way or the other. And you need a floor plan looking from the top. So if you have a floor plan, which is this guy, and maybe 2 of these views, that would be good. Okay, so I'm going to keep probably this one right here as the object, and since this is, oops, Control Z, since this guy right here is the other view, I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to keep this floor plan somewhere about. Okay, so please have at least 3 of these views on here.